everyone, it's great to see you. One of the things that I really enjoy adding to my garden is the annual called Cleome, or spider flower, and they grow nice and tall here, as you will see, and they have lots of little spiky parts, so I can see why they call them spider flower. And I just noticed that some of their seeds are getting ready to be harvested. Now, if you leave your Cleome, it will often reseed itself. It creates a ton of little seeds. So there's a good chance that your Cleome will come back wherever you've planted it anyway. However, I like to make sure that I'm going to have Cleome each year. So I actually am going to harvest some of those seed pods. So the seed pods are these long little green things that it makes. Now as they get older, they dry up and start to turn brown, kind of like this one down here. So this one actually has opened up, and I'm going to put my little cup underneath here, and I can just rub it between my fingertips, and in here you get the seeds, and I have a couple little pieces. Here's an example of a brown seed pod. It's already cracked open, so all I need to do is just rub the little seeds out, and they drop right into my cup. The trick is to get them between being really green like this one, where if I rub it, it's not really going to do anything, and really brown where they've already popped open and some of the seeds are falling out. So I'm going to take a look at some of my other plants and see if I have any sort of in-between there to show you the perfect time to harvest those seeds. Over here we have a perfect example of what I want you to look for when you're ready to harvest your seeds. So on this plant, you can see, look at how this one is open and all those little seeds are in a line. That's actually probably a little bit late because those could have dropped on the ground. But this pod right here, look at how it's just starting to break open. That is perfect. It's going to be easy for me to break it off, and it's not too late that the seeds have already dropped on the ground. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. Grab my cup. First I'm going to do the one that's already open. So here we go. I just brush them into my cup. And then here's the one that just started to crack open, and I just wiggle it between my fingers. And you probably will have some of these little green pieces fall in there too. You can pick them out later, not a problem. What you want is to get your seeds. Here's another really good example. So it's just started to crack open, and I just wiggle it, and there we go. All those beautiful seeds for Cleome plants have been caught. Okay, let's see if there's any others here that I need to get. Oh, here's another one. You can see why this self-seeds so easily. It just makes so many seed pods. Okay, most of these look pretty green here. Oh, here's another one that's open. Ready? Look at that. They just all fall right out. This is beautiful. And when they're really ready, it's just a piece of cake. If you are trying to wrestle to get these open, then they're not ready yet. Okay, oh, here's another one over here. It's kind of like hunting. This one's already burst open. We'll take those. I dropped a couple on the ground, so probably we'll have more self-seeding right here. Now here's an example of where they've really dried well, but they haven't opened yet. So sometimes you'll see them get nice and brown like that, and then you can just wiggle them, and they'll drop their pods. This one's kind of hard. I think that's all I can get for today. With your spider flowers, your Cleome, they start blooming short and then they grow up and they keep blooming. That means that your seed pods will ripen, develop first at the bottom. So those will be the ones that you want to look for seeds, and then gradually they'll get brown and more ready as it goes up the plant. It's really a cool plant to have. So this particular type is called Queen Rose, and I do them every year. I love them. There are other kinds that you can get in purples and whites. I highly recommend that you add Cleome to your list of annuals that you put in your garden. You just have to get them once, whether you buy them already grown or whether you buy a package of seeds, and then you can harvest your seeds yourself moving forward. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.